All right, hey everybody, and welcome back to the stream. We are doing back-to-back days here of arena grinding, which is kind of a rare thing for me to do on stream, but we got to get this unit total up. Hey Zach, thanks for being the first one in, and hey, Xander Scar is here. Great channel of his own, obviously. Big Miles Morales fan and user. At the end of one of my streams recently, I actually got Sig 60 miles, so that was definitely thinking of you. Let's see. Let's pop a round of battle chips, and then we'll get the unit total up. Let's see. Have I explored 8.1? Yes, I have. I am pretty much caught up on all the content. Okay, I like to just open 5 stars as I get them, because it gives me 6-star shards. Okay, I'll take the ISO. And then let's pop some battle chips. Where are those? Get that started. Update the unit total. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. There we go. Load 20 and ready, pop. No units. Okay, so that's a drag. Sure, Zach. If you've got a question about 8.1, I will do my best to try to remember, because I did it when it first came out, so it's not exactly fresh in my mind. But if I can help, I definitely will. All right, so we got the unit total. Let's just make sure we can move an AQ, I think, real quick. But yeah, man, if you ask away, hopefully I can help. Okay, so the boss Citalis, I think that's her name. There's a path where you have to gain the prowess yourself by getting yourself in the trap. Once you get the 10 charges, do they carry over to the next champ if you happen to die? So I believe I think if you make it into the very last phase of the fight, then they do carry over. And actually, Xander Scar could probably help with this too, because he's pretty familiar with that fight, I know, since he's in the CCP as well. But I'm pretty sure they changed in the final release, because I fought the beta as well and it didn't work this way. But I think the prowess do carry over, but only in the final phase, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps, and I hope I got that right. So take what I say with a grain of salt, because I did kind of blitz through it, so I don't fully remember. But I do recall that there was like a saving your progress persistent charge type thing in the final phase of Citalis. So hopefully that helps. I was using a lot of like Kitty Pryde and Apocalypse, who make their own prowess anyway, so I think that was one of the things. But yeah, good shout. If you search on YouTube for Simula, he has an amazing guide. It's probably the best guide out there overall. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. Thanks for the shout, Sander. He really breaks it down nicely. All right, so I think we should let's push in the 5-star arena a little bit. And then we'll do 6 stars, I guess. Let's just get through the 565s. Okay, so we made a pretty big chunk because I actually started yesterday with only like 16K. So 685 units in a day is pretty good. That was from some arenas, some battle chips, some questing. I think the arena solo event is on right now. So that means that's free 25 units as well. Whenever we get there. But yeah, my biggest tip for Citalis is basically don't forget that the trap itself doesn't arm immediately, if that makes sense. So like she throws the special that sets the trap, and then there's like a little timer. It's like a yellow timer that goes off, and the trap is not on the field until that timer ends, and then it places it. So especially toward the end when the cooldown is a little bit more, like you have to kind of dance around a little bit before the trap actually hits the ground. So I was seeing some people making the mistake of assuming the trap was just like there. And then like, how come she's not falling into the trap and stuff? But that would explain why. So I think if you understand that mechanic, the fight isn't too bad. And there was something about the final phase that was somewhat bugged anyway when it first came out, and I didn't quite understand how the final phase was working, but I think it has since been fixed, which is nice. YouTube user, you need units, I need BG rewards. They should be coming soon. They should be coming soon. I wish I could tell you more, man. Yeah, I definitely need those rewards too. I want to be popping some more featured crystals. Hey Sar, how's it going? Nice to see you as well. I am actively getting those units, so we are going for it. I just feel like usually the unit deals come in increments of like, historically it's been 1, 5, 10, and then an extra 3, so that, you know, if you have 15,000 you can get a decent amount of stuff, and then if you have 18,000 you can get a decent amount of stuff, and then sometimes it goes up to like 20 or 21 or 22, but that's out of my reach unless if I spend money. So if I can get to 18K when the deals drop, it's gonna just kind of be like Okay, I have some flexibility here, and my hope is that I actually don't spend, because like I really don't think you need to spend lately, especially right now, like right before 7 stars and everything come out. It's kind of like buying stuff now is just going to depreciate in value, you know, because it's like right now we're at the peak of rank 4s and 6 stones and everything in the battleground store. So this is probably going to be like the last hurrah of deals before we get into the next phase of progression in the game, if that makes sense. So it will be really good stuff to pick up, but like I don't know. I have a feeling that July 4th next year is going to be even more crazy because we're going to have 7 stars and relics and all that stuff more actively in the game than they are right now. So it's always tough to say, but I'd rather not spend a lot and then feel good about myself and then be like, oh, later on I can pick up some extra rewards or like some content will be released to help me catch up or something like that. Andro, thanks, man. Thank you for checking out my videos and lurking in the streams. That's much appreciated. You know, any little thing like watching the stream, giving it a little thumbs up, sharing it, all that stuff really, really helps the algorithm. So I do appreciate that. I'm at 2.5k units, going to use them for Act 8 completion. Yeah, man, units for content is probably the best use for them, except for like unlocking masteries, you know, in the early game. Deals are deals, you know, but it's a video game and completing the game also gives you amazing rewards and it's probably a better use of units anyway. So I applaud you on that, man. And I think you're going to do great. 8.1 was pretty fun. I think you've got really good champs for it too. I'm expecting lots of Miles boss solos, of course. I was doing the same, just boost on these weeks before the Cyber or new champs. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to sit. You know what? I actually didn't. I completely skipped July 4th, unit and money wise. And because of that, my unit total's a little bit higher. Like, I have not been actively grinding. It's just I didn't really take a hit on any units when July 4th came. So that's sort of why my total is where it is. Because I've actually been pretty lazy when it comes to, you know, grinding and all that stuff. I've been kind of putting in a little more effort the last few weeks. Oh, aiming for the Citalis solo with Miles? That would be fun. Yeah, the sabotage. That kind of messes up your whole kit as Miles. It's tough when like a champ has a specific rhythm and then you have to kind of mess up the rhythm on a boss. It's tough to make it work, but I have faith. And by the way, if anybody does get their Battlegrounds rewards, please let me know, because then I'll start going on the lookout for mine. That would be fun to open anything on stream if we do get it. They're supposed to be rolling out today, according to the forums, and they said it's somewhat like Alliance Wars, where it's like they come out in sort of waves. Oh, dude, you got the Miles game? That's awesome, dude. That looks so good. There's kind of a joke among my alliance how I'm the only one without a PlayStation because I have an Xbox. So I don't have access to those amazing Spider-Man games on Sony, which is too big, a huge drag. Because those look amazing. I would have so much fun. I played some of those old PlayStation, like PlayStation 2 Spider-Man games, I think. I'm trying to remember what they were called. There was one with like a lot of symbiotes and venom and stuff. I think it was called Web of Shadows or something like that. Does that sound familiar? As we're about to die to Doom. Oh, we killed Doom. Good. Alright. We didn't lose our first arena match. Yeah, was that the game? I think that was the game that had like a venomized Wolverine boss in it or something. I just remember that looked really cool. Oh, we got a bot situation. Let me get this. Thanks, man. Yeah, almost got that. Of course, I was in the middle of Quake versus Iceman, which is a bit of a slower matchup in Arena, so I wasn't looking up when the bot appeared. Should probably fix that and give Xander his wrench. There, now you can be on bot patrol anytime that happens again, my friend. This is definitely an earlier time of day stream for me too, so I'm interested to see if the vibe's any different. I just kind of figured I'd be doing this alone anyway, so I might as well stream. Yeah, man, of course. Hey, OG Highline is here. What's up, man? How's things over in Texas? It was like 32 degrees this morning where I live, and I did not appreciate that when I was taking my dog out for a walk because it was not that cold a week ago. So I'm not very happy about that. So I'm curious how it's going in Texas. Way too cold for me. Yep. Okay, somehow we didn't die from sending him red. I keep thinking that I have recoil tree on and I don't, so I'm kind of playing these matches a little bit more aggressively. But it happens. 55, way too cold for me. Nice, dude. I would gladly take 55 over here. This is why it's much better running recoil for Arena. But I don't want to spend units to make units today. Yeah. No, you're not being dramatic, man. I was actually in, I don't know if you're in Houston or near Houston, but I was in Houston over the summer and it was like ridiculous, the humidity. So there's also that. I don't know if I could deal with that in the summers. Yeah, the AI is passive, and I keep picking these like really stupid matchups, like I-Bomb versus Poison Immune and stuff, because I'm not really thinking. Oh God, she just won't die. All right. Yeah, classic George Strait tune there, right? 3 hours south of Houston. Interesting. Yeah, I bet that could potentially be even worse. I don't know. I was there for just like a wedding, basically. So it was just kind of in and out. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that too. And I don't really know what part of Houston I was in. I don't really know the city. I know there was, I mean, there's so many like highways in Houston. So um, we were near like a mall or something maybe. I don't remember. Gulf of Mexico. Nice. Okay, so maybe the water makes it a little cooler than landlocked Houston. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about weather. I just know it was hot, like wearing a suit in July for a wedding that was outdoors partially. Definitely felt it. If I was there longer, I didn't really get to like dig into the like the Tex-Mex and the really good food that you're supposed to get in Texas. So I kind of wish I'd spent a couple extra days there to just chill. Once again, I keep picking these really bad matchups. I mean, we can go Incinerate Immune at least, but... Okay, that wasn't that bad. Hey, Madrox is in the chat. What's up, man? Yes, I am. I didn't think I was going to stream today, honestly, but it was kind of just like, oh, I guess I would. I have like 2 hours right now. If I didn't stream, I probably would not be doing Arena. So I was like, if I stream, then I'll be stuck to my phone and actually do it and catch up a little bit. Hey, BK, what's up, man? Nice to see you as well. I am indeed doing quite well. Looks like we're going to wrap up this 5-star arena on stream easily. Hey, Neen, thanks for coming by again. 2 days in a row, I believe. Trying to stay warm. Yeah, we were just talking about that. It got really cold this morning. I just kind of looked at my account a couple days ago and I was like, I have very close, like 18K is within reach if I actually put in the work. So I was just kind of like, I might as well. It just makes the Black Friday stuff a little bit more flexible if you have the units that you need. So that then you're not like, oh, if I just bought an Odin and this thing, then I'd be able to also get these unit deals. Like, if you have the option of like, oh, I could just drop 18K units and then kind of evaluate if that's worth it. And then if you get an Odin on top of that, then you're just kind of feeding your account for like whatever the gifting event is going to be. I'm a little bit farther down the East Coast now, but I do have some roots on Long Island, New York area. Yep. Hence the New York Mets fan. But I don't currently live in New York. Latest hush word in MCOC is the BG rewards are out. All right, I was waiting for somebody to tell me if they were going to be coming out. Now they're supposed to be coming out sort of in waves, so who knows if we're going to get ours, but I might take a little break and reload the game in a minute and see. Because it would be fun to look at those on stream. And then maybe open something, and if it's good enough, we can clip it into a video instead of me producing a whole video. Yeah, I agree. New York is definitely a pretty expensive area to live in. Name, that's actually a trick question because the best pizza is in New Haven, Connecticut. And them's is fighting words, I know that, but trust me, New Haven, Connecticut pizza is amazing. Yeah, I bet California is crazy too. I know San Francisco, isn't that like the most expensive place to live in the country? And I'm sure like SoCal is not much better. New York pizza is like um I have really fond memories of New York pizza. Like you get out of like a Broadway show or like a jazz concert or something and you walk back to the train and then you just grab a slice on the way back and like one slice of New York pizza being just the perfect food for that moment. That's kind of my memory of New York pizza anytime I visit there. So I couldn't really name a place. It's usually just like whichever place looks like a New York pizza joint that sells it by the slice. So has anybody else besides True Potential gotten their BG's rewards yet? If that's the case, I'll reload my game and give it a whirl. See if we got them yet. I honestly have no idea where I finished and where my alliance finished. Last season we ended up in the top 10%, which is pretty good considering none of us really spent anything on Elder's Marks. We just kind of played the mode. By the way, Ebony Maw in Arena is just rude. Like, why they allow him as a champ you have to fight in Arena? Okay, so your alliance has been saying it's out? Interesting. I'm assuming it wouldn't... I'd have to reload the game, but I'll just take a quick look. There it is. No, that's old. Okay. Hey, welcome to the Huncho. Thank you, man. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't stream a ton, so it makes sense that you probably haven't seen me yet. And this is also a weird time for me. My usual time is usually like I start 2 hours from now, but I had a little bit of a break in my day now. So I figured I would get some grinding in. How high did you place? I don't remember if you just said so. For the gladiator circuit, I at one point I was in Mysterium 3 or something, but at the last week I dropped a ton because I really didn't have a good roster or mastery setup for that final meta with the crit me with your best shot. So I actually like really lost a lot of rating. So I don't even know if I'm in Quantum. I think I might have finished in like Arcane 1 or something. Which is kind of too bad because like I had a really good win rate overall this entire season until the very end, and then I just kind of tanked. Like I almost think I should have stopped playing, but I'm interested to see because I had a really good win rate with Elder's Marks. If I did a little bit better in the solo event, and if that's the case, then that's like shards and sig stones, I think. So I will gladly take that. And then for the alliance, like I said, we had maybe like somewhere between like 5 and 10 people, I think, made it into Gladiator Circuit at all, and then just about everybody else did participation. And last season we made top 10% alliance, which is pretty sick, like considering that we were pretty casual about it. So if we could match that again, it would be pretty awesome. Got to Vibranium and stayed in Uru 3. Yeah. Well, even if you just make it into Vibranium, then you will get a pretty sizable chunk of trophy tokens. And for me, like I said, I'm expecting like Arcane 1 or 2, just because I dropped a lot the last week. But that's a pretty solid chunk as well. So we'll be getting those, we'll be getting the Alliance rewards, we'll be getting the solo rewards. It should be a big chunk of stuff. Hope the grind isn't too boring. Yeah, no, it's a lot better when there's people here because when I grind alone, it's like I'll play a few matches and then I get bored and then I check my phone and I look at Line and Discord and like my text messages, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should play Marvel Snap. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I just wasted a half hour. But when I'm streaming Arena, it's like I'm tied to the phone and I'm interacting with chat and it's a lot more fun. Nice, dude. Almost there with the Miles Morales download. Love it. That sounds super fun. That's going to be hours of gameplay. Love it. Oh, Hulk didn't die. That would have been dangerous. I looked up at the very end of the fight and I noticed that Hulk had like 1% health left. That would have hurt. I actually got hit. Snap is fun in the sense that I can play it for like 15 minutes at the end of the day and feel like I'm caught up. Yeah, I totally agree. The way the missions work are really cool because it's like you can really limit your amount of playing because you can. I mean, like you said, you can store up like all 6 missions for the day and then just play that before bed or whatever, and then get all your tokens and your whatever they're called, get your missions done, and then from then, if you want to keep playing, you can to raise your like ladder rating, but you don't really have to. You're probably going to just naturally progress. I really like that about the game. I think the game, like they're going to have to do something else with it because it's very new and novel right now, but it is super repetitive and it's kind of just like one game mode. That's sort of the only thing that, it's tough to imagine a game like that having a ton of longevity without new innovation. Because with Marvel Contest of Champions, the game is like immense, and there's so many modes, and there's community and alliance modes, and everything that it really like draws you in to just be playing the game a lot. Whereas Snap, they have a really good business model with like the $10 season pass right now. It's kind of like when you buy the sigil in this game. It's not necessary, but it's just like a little bit of extra convenience. Oh, nice. We just dexed the Venom Special 2 there. I'll take it. But yeah, I actually just finished Pool 2 in Snap. So pretty soon I'm going to start getting Pool 3 cards, which definitely makes it more interesting. It's kind of interesting if you didn't know in Marvel Snap everybody gets the same, like I don't know how many it is, maybe is it like 125 cards or something. Basically there's 2 pools of cards that everybody gets those same cards as their first batch, and they come in a random order, but like you get to a certain level you're guaranteed to have a copy of all those cards, and those pool 1 and 2 cards have enough utility that you can build decks that are like meaningful and powerful and can get stuff done. And then once you enter pool 3, it's like kind of a free-for-all because there's a ton of cards. The cards come in a lot slower, and like there's no saying when you'll get what card. So as when you start entering pool 3, it's like you end up going up against opponents that might have like some crazy card that you've never heard of, and you're just like, well, I have no idea how to counter that. How do you know which pool you're in? It's like there I would just Google it. I forget where pool 1 ends, but I know that pool 2 ends at collection level 475. So when you hit 474 collection level, then you have acquired all the pool 2 cards. And then there's a similar number in like the 200s or something for pool 1. So yeah, I just hit pool 3, and I haven't gotten a card yet from pool 3, but I really want the Venom card because I like destroy decks. Hey Captain Easy, thanks for coming by again. Grind is going great. I didn't do as much as I wanted to last evening, so in a sense I'm a little bit behind, but like not really, it's fine. I think I'm on pace to get to 18k. If I just like on Sunday, it's gonna be all about like using energy refills to explore event quests. Oh, okay, so you're definitely in pool 3 then. Nice. Yeah, so like some of the latest cards you've been getting have probably been like pretty OP, but not all of them are. So like that wouldn't work in MCOC, but it would be like if when you were completing Act 1, 2, 3, and 4, you were only getting champions from like 2015 to 2018 or something like that. That would be like the equivalent. Is like everybody gets the same roster to get through Act 4 or 5 or something, and then once you get to Act 5 and 6 or something like that, you start being able to pull champs from the entire game. That's sort of what Marvel Snap does. And on the one hand, that's good because it basically like guarantees that you'll not get completely screwed by RNG. But at the same time, as soon as you start entering Pool 3, it is pretty RNG based. Because you could get like super lucky right out of the gate and get like an amazing card. And then just like totally, you know, stomp on everybody else that's at your level. Yeah, it's an interesting system for sure. And I like how another thing they do is they control how many. So there's two currencies, right? There's credits, which are credits are what you use to upgrade your cards, and then gold is like the premium currency. That's like the equivalent of units. And you can use gold to basically buy variant cards, which are like cosmetic upgrades, or you can use gold to get credits or to like give yourself more missions, which helps you progress faster. But there's a limit on how much gold you can spend on credits per day, so you can't just like whale out and then make it to collection level 1,000 or something, which I think is good. Like there's no way to just spend like $1 million and then end up like with all the Pool 3 cards in one day. So they definitely controlled that. I'm only using the energy refills to finish the lower side quest to get units. I need to work on EOP. That actually sounds a lot like me too. I haven't finished CAV-EQ, but I'm kind of like whatever. I'll do that at the end of the month. Like right now, I have more important things to do. But yeah, I'm probably on Sunday because there's no arenas per se. I'm gonna just go hard on like the auto fighting with energy refills while I'm like watching TV or something and just collect all those units. And that'll be a big chunk. And then I also need to work on Eternity of Pain. I did Omega Sentinel, but I didn't do X23 yet. That's going to be my other champ. Oh, I think Infinite is actually in the... He's like one of the really OP cards in Pool 2, technically. But I got him very much toward the end of Pool 2. Nice. Multiple man cards. Love it. I used gold to get... I got an Odin variant. It's the one with like the Iron Man Odin costume. And then I used gold for... Oh, I got like a Carnage variant. Because I really like Destroy decks. And I really like Symbiotes. So I thought it would be fun to have like a cool looking Carnage. But it's interesting that it's just like cosmetics. But people are willing to spend money on cosmetics. It kind of says something about how like MCOC could lean into cosmetics a little bit more. Because in Snap, like people are really incentivized to buy cosmetic stuff. So I'd be curious if Marvel Contest of Champions had more cosmetic elements, if people would spend on them. I don't think we're wired to, though, in this game. It's kind of weird. Let's see. I did the fight 3 times. Ultron, Archangel, X23. That sounds good, man. Archangel looked like it was pretty straightforward, but Ultron and X23 definitely probably like took a few tries. But that's awesome. Nice job, man. Oh, nice, dude. Fortnite drop of a Miles Morales skin. Yeah, I mean, cosmetics are powerful, man. For sure. I don't really play Fortnite, so I can't relate, but I understand what you're saying. I have a rank 1 X23 and I'm planning to use her. And I'm pretty sure the strategies just get to special 3 and just hold special 3 and just like combo. So I don't think that's going to be that bad. It's just going to come down to how many mistakes I make and stuff, you know? And like if I accidentally trigger the evade or whatever, because I know her heavy attack is a little bit too long to completely avoid the evade, so you're probably going to have to like stun and combo and stuff. Oops, that was stupid. It is the strat. Thanks. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That kind of turns off the whole node, and then you can just regenerate and whatever. Yeah, if you're in the 500s, Madrox, you're definitely like well into pool 3. I downloaded the game kind of late, and it was kind of like on a whim. I was actually trying to avoid downloading Marvel Snap because I knew I would like it and that it would take away time from other games and like other free time stuff, but it's been good. It hasn't been too intrusive because MCOC is not an easy game to just sit down for like 10 minutes and play, because I feel like there's barely anything that you can do in Marvel Contest of Champions that's like effective in only 10 minutes. Like doing a couple arena rounds or like a couple fights, unless if you're just like logging in to do AQ or something. It's really hard to just like carve out 5 to 10 minutes and have a meaningful session with Marvel Contest of Champions. So it is nice in those moments, like when you're in a waiting room, or you know, if you're on hold or something on your phone or whatever, or like walking outside waiting for a bus or whatever, you can just get some Marvel Snap in. Scorpion Evade makes it a little tough. Special 1 is tricky too. Yeah, I totally concur on that. So I would imagine with X23, you would want to like, when he has the Scorpion Sense, which you can hopefully get rid of, because you have the increased combo count thing when you critical hit. What am I trying to say? That when you have Scorpion Sense on, you're probably going to want to like parry in just 3 combo. I actually haven't upgraded any cards to Infinity yet. I have a few at whatever the level right before Infinity is. But I don't know if this is smart or not, but I just keep kind of like upgrading. I'm trying to get like all the cards up to whatever 3D is. So I think my Carnage and my Angela are going to be the ones that I bring to Infinity first. I use Angela a lot. I think Angela is one of the best cards, honestly. Like, she just fits into so many decks. Alright, this is good. We're going to get to 4 million really soon. Then I might just take a really quick break, but I can go almost all the way till like 1 o'clock today, so we still got like 90 minutes. I would open up Marvel Snap, but like the aspect ratio is totally weird and it doesn't work with my MCOC setup. I'd have to make up a whole new setup in OBS for it because it's like vertical. I guess I should just save up the credits and stuff and just start trying to get some of my favorite cards up to Infinity. Although not all of them look good with like the rainbow thing on it. But it's definitely a good game. Like it's a good problem to have two mobile games that are both really fun and very different. And the artwork is really the best part of the game, honestly. I don't know if you've ever played it in like 60 FPS, but the graphics are amazing, but it just destroys your phone battery. The other thing I like about Snap is that it's like it reminds me a little bit of Battlegrounds because it's just like a head-to-head matchup, you know, but it's a lot less stressful than Battlegrounds because it's just kind of like strategy. It's not also I need to do the fight and perform at a really high level in my game right now. It's just kind of like thinking and you have some time to come up with your strategy and stuff. So it's a different vibe. Like obviously MCOC is really fun because of the pressure and like having to actually control the things that you're collecting, not just playing them on the deck, but sometimes I don't need that much stress in my life. I was thinking about Eternity of Pain a little bit and when those rewards are going to drop because like just the way everything's going to happen is Cyber Weekend is happening and then Eternity of Pain final challenge is going to be next Wednesday. And then I just messed up Hawkeye, by the way, as usual. I never get that perfect release thing correct. But anyway, so we're going to get Cyber Weekend and then 3 entire weeks of the Eternity of Pain challenge and then the Eternity of Pain rewards. And then I think it's going to be like gifting or like whatever the not gifting is. And that's going to be hitting like right at the same time as Eternity of Pain coming to a close. So I'm just really kind of curious what all that's going to mean. Yeah, I hear you, Captain Easy. It's really hard to find time for a second game. And you're right. Like if you are doing that much gaming, it's easy to like 5 to 8 hours a day, easy. It could just disappear like that. So I totally understand what you're saying. I usually try I'm not like a huge console gamer, but I do try to pick one game a year to like 100% and like really get into because I do find that mobile games have like a different vibe to them because they're monetized and because they're on your device that you are also communicating with and maybe your calendar's on it and text messaging and a lot of us are kind of glued to our screens and stuff like that. So having a console game is kind of a nice distraction that is still entertaining and fun, but it's not like on your mobile, and it also doesn't, like want you to spend more money. You just buy it once and play it. So that's all to say, like I like to do that once a year. And I've talked about this on the last stream too, but last year it was Hollow Knight, and then this year it was Elden Ring. And I just like completely, well, I'm still working on Elden Ring, but like I completely just like 100% explored the entire thing, got really into it, into the lore, found some streamers that I really like to play those games. And I think that's kind of healthy, but I understand your perspective about mobile games, because that, I feel like you should only have like one mobile game at a time. And Snap, I'm not playing competitively. I'm just doing it for fun because it's a cool game. So, but I don't think I could do another game that I'm as intense about as MCOC, because this is already like a full-time job. Is just keeping up with this silly game. But it's a well-designed game, man. I mean, say what you want, but we're all still here. We're all still playing it. Oh, we didn't get our prowess from completing our missions. That's too bad. Stupid metal. Are we there yet? We're almost at 4 million. Ah, so close. Alright, we gotta do one more match in this arena. And then this one is complete, which is pretty good to get it done on the second day. But yeah, back to my earlier point. If you find you're burning out on MCOC, instead of just cold turkey quitting, like try playing a different game, and not a mobile game. Like just find something else fun to do. Because there's going to be things about that game that you like better than MCOC, and then there's going to be things in that game that you're like, oh, I really miss this aspect of MCOC. Yeah, that's why I'm not in a highly competitive alliance that eats up time. I hear you there. I had to stop doing high competition as well. It was fun, and my my favorite thing that I've ever done in this game was being an officer at SSX when we got top 3 in Alliance War. Like that was like a mountaintop moment for me, and being part of that team, because it was a lot of, I mean, I was a little bit of luck, a little bit of hard work, a little bit of just like scrappiness. But that was awesome. But like, I don't think that's sustainable. That's just like too much. And AQ is just AQ. It just takes up a lot of time and is annoying. But hopefully they're continuing to improve AQ in terms of like how invasive it is. I definitely don't miss map 8 though. I'm happy to be doing map 6. Cyber Weekend is gonna hit next Thursday / Friday. I guess Friday technically, because in the U.S. Thanksgiving is gonna be Thursday, so like 6 days from now, and then Black Friday is typically the Friday after, and then so Cyber Monday is the Monday after that, and Cyber Weekend is just a MCOC term, I guess. There we go. All right, so this arena's done. I'm gonna just put the Be Right Back on for 1 second. I just need to go check a couple things in line in Discord real quick. Just make sure I'm not being pinged. And then we will return. So I will be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I was totally muted, Xander. I was just talking and realizing that nobody was responding. Thanks for the heads up, Xander. I totally muted myself there. Streamer noob. Hey Caesar, thanks for coming by, man. Yes, we are seeing shirtless man, but on defense. Because you'll never see me actually play Hercules on stream. Alright, let's see if we get the crit. Not enough. Yeah, thanks, Xander. That was silly. I was just like talking. Oh no, I use Hercules versus Ultron? I did. On stream. He's unawakened though. He's never gonna get that gem. Where is he? There he is. We're not using it. It would be so easy for my finger to just slip and awaken him, but nope, we're not doing it. Not today. Not ever. But yeah, this is kind of earlier for me than normal, Caesar. You're right. I'm probably going for another hour and 15 or so. So Joe says, I wish that they would make incursion currency come back every 5 days. Do you mean the like the cooldowns on the champions? I would definitely be down for easier cooldowns. When I do incursions, I kind of go like, I try to do the just one run of 7, 8, and 9 sectors over the month because I don't really care about doing it every single week. But if you just pick up as many rewards as you can, then I'm in good shape. Like, even if I die in room 9 or something of sector 8, I'm not going to go back and go all the way to 10. Like, that's still plenty of rewards. Oh, the artifacts? Yeah, I don't even know how that works. So, like, if you were to buy one of these, 3 purchase limit. Either way, the buff to incursions was pretty good. I'm pretty into it. All right, we should. So we finished Camartage there. We're halfway done with Shuri, and I got a little bit of a head start on the Summoner Trials one. And then there's also what is it? There's 30 units available in that like Catalyst one too, which we can knock out real quick. Yeah, I'm at 51 incursions, chips, artifacts, but I need 54 to get a 6-star. I want my time invested to still be worth it, even if I can't get past my previous bests. I see what you're saying then. Yeah. Oh, I said something that sounded like Siri, and it called up Siri. That's funny. All right, let's do filter by 6 stars. I was talking about this yesterday, but the 7-star thing just looks ridiculous. Like, it's too many stars. But we'll do our 6 stars now. 51k incursions chips, gotcha. If Herc is not so OP, he's actually the perfect starter champ. He is a good champ to learn intercept because his hitbox is so big. Yeah, I buy that actually. He definitely is very confidence inducing, you know, when you play Herc. And also the thing about Hercules is he is really OP, but it's not like you just automatically win the fight. You know, you actually have to like do stuff in the fight to win and know when it's safe to intercept, when it's safe to heavy. You know, he can die, you know, like he doesn't have full immunities to anything. So, I mean, the thing is, if you're unit manning, you can just like, you know, last for the entire immortality phase and then just keep unit manning. And the only thing that's weird about his intercept versus the rest of the game, and I know I'm not the only person that's ever talked about this, is his window for his abilities that count as an intercept includes like a step back, you know, like a sidestep. Which there's no other champion in the game like Venompool and Black Panther OG, for example, who have that large of an intercept window. And I'm not just talking about the animations. Like, obviously, he has really friendly animations, like you were saying with the hitbox and stuff. But it's just weird that you can, like, step back into a special and it counts as an intercept for his kit. But that doesn't work for, like, Ebb and Flow intercept. That doesn't work for Black Panther's kit and stuff. So, like, I just wish it was consistent. Because if Black Panther and Venom Pool were able to get their intercept off of step back intercept, that would be like really good for those characters. I usually automatically win the fight with Herc. The defender quits out on me. Nice. It's like in Marvel Snap, they hit retreat and they just like leave. Did you do the lower event quest? I'm actually working on that. So that's a good shout though. My plan, I think I've done a full run of Master and I'm working on Heroic now. So if I do Heroic and Normal over the weekends, that's going to be a solid chunk. I think that's going to be what gets me over the finish line for this. And I don't mind using energy refills if I'm just like auto fighting on Sunday, but I think Sunday is going to be the day to do that because it'll be like no arenas and stuff. I think it's the growth of the 7-star champion border that's the most off-putting for me. Yeah, aesthetically, I'm not a big fan of that border. It's really weird looking. I'm not sure who designed that, but it's not very good. And I'm also, like, I know people are going to complain about everything in this game because it's just how we are, but I think objectively it's not a good looking border, like straight up. It's just ugly. It's weird. Like it's so much thicker than the 6-star border. And then it's got like the green crystal shards coming out of it, which is like a weird choice. So, yeah. I mean, somebody made that decision somewhere. There was some board meeting where they decided to do that, so who knows? Who knows? It's not really that important, honestly. Six stars are gonna. I mean, 7 stars are gonna be interesting, though, man. I'm really curious about how that whole thing is gonna roll out. Only the two lower are the ones that give you units without chapter. Or yeah, good point, Sar. I don't actually like that. How Master still has like the model where you need to complete the entire quest. I mean, it's nice to get that big chunk of units, but sometimes I don't get to completing an entire chapter, you know? So it's nice to be able to like just do one of them and get half the units instead of having to go do the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna have to wait this out. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm kind of on pace here. I think I can do, because there's an entire other week of arenas too. And then even if I don't quite get there, the deals last for the whole weekend. So there's like a third arena available to do throughout the weekend, like if I find I'm not quite there. So I think I'm gonna get to 18K. And then, you know, the MasterCard can bring me the rest of the way if needed. Of course. But I do think it would be really cool if I didn't spend a dime. And I think it's going to be possible. Battle chips that you can get. Yeah, battle chips too. I've been kind of opening the battle chips as I go. Just so that I'm not as disappointed. Because I find smaller batches are less disheartening. What about the plat pool calendar thing? Oh yeah, that does, but I don't think it does if you don't spend. And I didn't do the $10 entry thing for plat pool. There might be units at the end. I don't remember. I can't remember if even if you didn't pay. But to me, and like, I think for $10 it's a pretty good value. But I would rather save that $10 for something else. Like, I think overall, it ended up being a little bit more units than you would get from Sigil for the whole month, but you get it in a week, and it's a little bit related to RNG based on the plat pool crystals. But so I think it was a nice way to spend a little bit of money. I didn't really think I needed it. So I don't know if the calendar, actually we can check that real quick. And also just a shout out to everybody that if you see the Battlegrounds rewards, let me know. So this is gold. That's only gold, not units. And then this one is... Wait, was that the one I just looked at? That's gold and not units. And then this one is gold. Yeah, so if you don't spend, it looks like it's just gold. But these ones, if you spend, have the plat pool crystals. So, and actually, this is what I want, actually, is this thing. Because I actually need... it looks like I'm going to be able to get 5-star platinum pool for free. Because if I trade in a mouth, I can get the legs. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to get 5... We're going to get a 4-star gold pool and a 5-star platinum pool in addition to the 6-star platinum pool that we've already gotten. That's pretty sweet. I'm into it. Nothing like opening one throne breaker for 1,000 and get gold, or get 25 or lower and get the same amount. Yeah, I only opened the little crystals for battle chips because of that very thing. It's a huge gamble. And I know mathematically it's supposed to even out, but like historically I've been screwed more than not from those. Yeah, no units, Caesar, sadly. Kabam was not feeling generous with their free units, although there was a lot of free units in the Platinum Pool Arena. To be fair, I probably got 1,000 just from that, the whole thing, which is pretty awesome. So I will take it. And then anyone who spends $10 will probably get a few hundred. But I just figured that $10 would be more valuable in about a week when the offers come out. Hey Slay, what's up? Slay's on it with the AQ. That's a running joke. I've been getting like the dumbest arena matches. Like here, Scorpion versus Poison Immune. If I actually paid attention, I could be saving myself seconds. Alright, we're about to hit 12 noon. Got about an hour left here, so hopefully we can get... It's going to be a little bit of a stretch to get to 17,000 by the end of the stream, but it's possible if we get a little lucky. Actually, it's probably not possible, honestly, but I should be able to get it by the end of the evening if I run a little bit of energy on the lower quest and stuff. Daily event arena and lower monthly quests. Yeah. That's true. I can do the catalyst one too for 30 units there. And I actually do currently have the $5 unit card. So that's something. I don't typically get that, but I figured with everything coming up, it might be worth $5. And just like don't go to Starbucks a couple times and call it a day. Actually, I think arena event is running. Okay, so here's 25. See, I'm saving the revives still. I have like a ton of revives right now. These are all going to be expiring, and I have all these ones I haven't even claimed yet. So that's good news for Eternity of Pain. I'll have some revives to go. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? That looks like season rewards. Hold on. Battleground, season complete. So wait, what does this mean? Your rank, 15,000. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I was arcane or something? I'm not sure what this means. So this is the gladiator circuit. Okay, so glad circuit rewards are in for me. Just interesting for people to know. Cool. So, I mean, we could open some 6-star crystals later. That's good to know. And it looks like Cat took down the Alliance War boss, which is awesome. Anyway, okay, so it looks like the rewards are starting to come out. So spread the word to your peeps. That must have just came out. Yeah, I just looked at it. So yeah, definitely tell the people in chat, Sar, that rewards are starting to get dished out. Yeah, the 4-star arena is definitely a really good source of units. So I'm probably going to still just finish out the 6-star one and then spend the rest of the weekend doing that one and just go as far as I can. The first few milestones of the Summoner Trials has like a ton of units for effort. If you do, I think if you do like 7 rounds total, you get 39 units, which is probably best bang for buck. I'm tempted to just claim those rewards and then just like open a bunch of featured 6-stars because I am pretty much planning on using all of the trophy tokens on shards, which is not my typical MO, but I have not been doing well with this featured crystal, so I need that luck to turn around. I need more chances. And even though the Sig Stones are probably more valuable and are a better long-term investment, I'm kind of feeling like I need to actually pull the champs before I use Sig Stones, because like I will want to be, sigging up Quicksilver, I will want to be sigging up Valkyrie, and if I don't have them, the Sig Stones are going to be used, but just not as valuable. So that's why I'm going to be focusing on shards until I pull one or both of those 2 champions I just mentioned. And I mean, Gallon's pretty good too. I'm curious, actually. I'm going to really quickly look at the leaderboard because I wonder how we did as an alliance. Because we were very good last season, even though we didn't push. So let's see, where would that be? Finished. Let me see for solo if it tells me. I don't think it says. Oh wait, view leaderboard. Oh, okay, so we were top 10,000. Does that mean anything? How did these work? It's top 10,000. Oh, okay, so we're going to get this for the solo event. Plus, if you dupe the right champ, that's Sig 20. Yeah, 100%. That's why, like, if I duped Wiccan, that would be good. Okay, so we finished. So we're going to get 60 of these and that. Okay, I feel like last season I ended up here. So that's interesting to me that I finished a little bit lower because I actually played better this season, but more people must have had Elder's Marks, I guess, that I didn't use. And oh, that's pretty good. So, sorry, you can let people know in the Alliance that we were top 1,500, which, I mean, that seems pretty good. Yeah, Xander, I got my Gladiator Circuit rewards, it looks like. But for Alliance, I mean, that seems like, I don't know what that equates to. But top 1,000 is probably around here, either top 10% or top 20%, I think. So I will gladly take that. That's pretty good. And then we got 30k of the trophy tokens here. So that's a solid chunk. And then, good. So that means, can we buy all these with 30k? I'm just like planning ahead here. Yeah, so we can easily get all of that and then still have enough left over for the SIGs. So that's actually pretty good. I'm into this, man. All right, so we're going to open some crystals later today. Let's just wait for the Alliance rewards to drop. I did the same. I had the Science Awakening, but thought maybe wait until Cyber Weekend to awaken Quicksilver and lucked out and duped him. Nice, dude. If you guys haven't seen, Vega, who is one of my best friends in the game, just made a really cool Quicksilver video today. It's called The Essentials, and it is basically like the whole, let's go over his kit, let's look at how he works, let's talk about the awakened ability, let's talk about if he needs certain masteries, things like that. And it's a really good video. I watched the first half of it this morning before I started, so remember there's compensation for an ending early. Ah, you're right. I feel like the compensation is mostly going to be Elder's Marks, but maybe a little bit of trophy tokens too. Uh-oh, I'm going to die with Medusa. That's bad luck. That's really bad luck. Don't want to bleed him by accident. Okay, we didn't die with Medusa. We know that's really bad luck. Doug says, Campo, I have to say you and DLL sound so much alike. That's funny. I think my voice is a little lower than DLL's, but he does have a very distinctive baritone voice as well. That's funny, man. It's probably because we're both musicians, so we like have a little bit of experience with our voices. Cool. Sander, I'm going to keep playing Miles for the moment. Nice, dude. I'm glad it finally downloaded. Have fun with that. But yeah. Valkyrie, dude. Let me tell you. Valkyrie is the champ that I want. I know I don't have Gallon. I don't have Quicksilver. Like, that's a big hole in my roster that I would love to have filled. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be Valkyrie. Oh, this is going to be huge. Ready? Watch this. Boom. Oh, it didn't nullify? Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I need to heavy to nullify these things. Forgot how to play Man-Thing for a second. Cat would kick you if you died with Medusa. I know. That's what I was getting at, man. It's like I was dying to a Mega Red too, which that would be like doubly bad. I cannot get into those essential videos unless I have the champ. That's fair. But it's there on YouTube to consume when you're ready, you know? Like, honestly, Vega made the Wiccan one a while ago. And I sort of watched it when it came out, but I figured I wouldn't be getting Wiccan for a long time. But then I ended up getting Wiccan this last opening. And then I went back to it. And it's sort of like once you have the champ and you kind of play around with them a little bit and start messing around, that's when, like, if you watch one of those videos that kind of helps you connect the dots, it's really helpful. So I definitely think if I get Quicksilver, I'll watch it again. Those are always really helpful. Dying to a Mega Red is understandable. He is an amazing champ. I feel like I am seriously picking the stupidest arena matchups. Like, what am I thinking with this Sim Supreme versus Red Hulk matchup? Like, what am I doing? I'm wasting so much time. Like, this is going to cost me 10 units over the course of the weekend because of these bad decisions. And then I'll never be able to get the Cyber Weekend offers. I'll have to quit the game. Sell my account. It's all over. Now that makes sense. That's something new we just learned about you. What, that I'm a musician? I think maybe not everybody knows that, but that is somewhat public knowledge among the MCOC community. Quicksilver, you have to get used to with this. Yeah, the combos look very confusing to me. And I've done zero playing of Quicksilver. Like, I'm a very bad CCP member. I didn't test him at all. Just that month ended up being kind of busy. So I haven't even, like, played with the 3-star. So if I do get him, I'm going to have to practice a lot, I'm sure. Because I've heard most people that try him out when they first get him, it's just a little wonky with those double combos and everything. But we will see. Wait, what am I doing? I should have thrown the special one. Oh, dude, congrats on the PS5, man. That's great. I'm constantly being made fun of by Cat for not having a PS5 and having an Xbox instead. So you made the right decision going with the PS5. I think it's better games, man, and better network. Yeah, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe that I'm going to start soliciting people for my Cyber Weekend purchases. That doesn't seem like a conflict of interest at all. Similarly, I couldn't die with Miles with Xander lurking in the stream. I think Arena is confirmed the hardest game mode because we're just seeing matchup after matchup of just almost dying. It's so stressful, I can't take it. Took forever for the PS5 to show up at retail price. Was always out of stock because of bots buying them and people reselling them. Yeah, that seems like a thing that people would do. Especially around this time of year. Are you gonna get God of War, or do you have it yet? Curious what games you're into. I just did a full Elden Ring playthrough on the Xbox, which was fantastic. Highly recommend it. I would get a PS5, but we have an Xbox and a Switch, and like I think it would just be too many things in our TV table. And then also I don't think I have enough HDMI cable inputs that every time I wanted to switch systems it would be kind of a pain. Oh, you finished God of War already? Nice, dude. It looks amazing. I mean, the cutscenes and the voice acting and stuff especially looks crazy. I've watched a few people play it on Twitch and stuff. It's pretty cool. I played the original God of War on PlayStation 2. Back then, it was still considered like one of the greatest games ever made. Trying to think which... I played one of the early Grand Theft Autos too on PS2. I don't. That might have been Vice City, maybe. I'm trying to remember which one I played a ton of. It was probably that one. PS2 was like my like college gaming console. No GOW talk, please. No problem. I don't have any spoilers because I don't really know much about it. I know I'm never gonna play it because I don't have a PlayStation, so I just kind of looked ahead. Hey, Grinfeld, what's up, man? Thanks for coming by. I think 3 was the first one on that. Yeah, there was like a New York one, and then there was like a Miami one, and then there was like a San Andreas one, which was like an LA one, I think, for Grand Theft Auto. I think the one I played was whatever the Miami one was, but I don't fully remember. Oh, congrats on the new tattoo, Grinfeld. That's awesome. Uh, if you don't mind my asking, what kind of tattoo did you get? And when you say did it today, you're like done with your session? Sorry, I gotta drink some water. I'm trying to think. Are we in a Discord together, Grinfeld? If you're in a Discord, feel free to share. First session 2 weeks ago and another one today. Oh, nice. 2 weeks is that's about as close as together as you can go, I think, right? Dude, if you want, no offense, but just because I don't want to just give out my line on. I know that like everyone here is friendly and stuff, but you never know with like lurkers and stuff and giving out that. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to think if you have access to DLL or something and you want to have him share my contact, or if you want to like comment on one of my videos with your line, I'll friend you that way maybe. That's probably the best way to do it. If you're in Vega's Discord server, you should be able to find me pretty easily because I'm very active in that one. I honestly don't even know how to get in touch with myself in Discord. And I'm not really on any social media, so I couldn't just say like, hey, put it on Twitter or something. And like, no offense, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just that like on a public stream, if I'm like, here's my line ID, like I just don't want somebody that, is lurking or something getting in touch with me that I don't want to talk to or something like that. It's just sort of a safety thing. I guess Slay or Xander, if you're still here, I think the Vega Discord is like invite only, but I'm a moderator, so I should be able to get you in. And I know you're a friendly guy with like our streams and stuff. I see you in DLL streams too, so I think you'd enjoy hanging out there too. Vegas Discord is really cool. I intend on playing Miles Morales through with a keyboard and mouse. Yeah, dude, I am so bad at keyboard and mouse games. Like forget about it. I am much more comfortable with a controller. Oh, Slaymon's not in Vega Discord anymore. Cool. Let here. I'm gonna just be right back because like I think you could totally be on that Discord. So just I will be right back, and then we can see if we can get that squared away. All right. I asked the moderators about how to go about adding somebody, so I'll probably have an answer later today and figure out how that works. It used to be sort of like a free for all, but I think because it's grown in size and stuff, Vegas made it invite only. So we can figure that out. But yeah, no, we'll definitely get you in there. In fact, I actually just got a new tattoo as well, and I just shared some pictures of that in one of the chats in Vegas Discord. Nice, nice, Captain Easy. Did you get kicked? Nah, Slayman made his own decision. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I know that like social medias, man, they, at least from my perspective, they just eat up so much time, dude. And you know, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or Discord or Line or, for us with these games, like if you've got other stuff to do in your life, sometimes it's not good to be involved in like every single possible chat room, even if you like the people in it and you're friendly with everyone in it. So again, I'm not speaking for Slaymon. I'm speaking for myself here that disconnecting from different parts of social media is fairly healthy and encouraged. Um, I have, I guess I have like one and a half tattoos now, but I had two, and one of them is I'm currently covering up basically, so it's still going to be two, but the cover up is still in progress basically. So I will have two pretty big tattoos, honestly, but when this one's done. Battleground solo stuff is out. Nice. Let's take a look. I got the trophy tokens before. The question is, are we going to get wrecked with opening crystals live? It's going to be time to wrap up soon anyway. Okay, here we go. All right, that's sizable. And we already saw that. And did we get, I guess we didn't get we didn't get alliance rewards yet though. But this is good, man. That's a decent amount of sig stones. And then cool. Full half sleeve now, but it's basically two big tattoos. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of working on a half sleeve as well. And I have another half sleeve on my other arm. It's not really a half sleeve because it's only on one side. It doesn't like wrap around, but it's pretty close to done. I mean, the new one is almost done. All right, so these have arrived. What are the alliance? If the alliance rewards don't have that many more, because we can buy out all the shards regardless. So if we do that, we might be able to open 3 crystals at the end of stream. Because this is 30, so this is 2, and then we'll definitely get a third one. So we can open 3 features on stream today. Cool. Sounds great. YOLO status. Caesar, if you want to go round up the troops and let them know in about 15 minutes, I'm going to open crystals. I'm probably, yeah, because I think I'm going to have to sign off at 1 o'clock Eastern and it's 12:30. So I will probably grind for another 15 minutes and then we'll open the battle chips and then we'll claim all of the trophy tokens and open a ton of shards. Send out the signal. Thanks, my friend. Sorry, if you're still here, you can let the VACC people know that I'm gonna get wrecked opening feature crystals. Hmm. And then hopefully if something good happens, I can clip it into a new video. Thanks, Sar. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Devil Dog. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, I'm thinking at 12:45 I'm going to open 3 featured crystals. If you want to spread the word. I don't want to just like quit the stream and start a new stream with a new title that says crystal opening or whatever. And then if we don't get anything good out of these crystals, well, we're not going to have shards for a while. So I'm really hoping for something good when we get here. Hey, what's up, Yoshi? Thanks, man. Appreciate the Yoshi luck. Today's probably going to be the last stream before like Thanksgiving and stuff hits too, to be honest. I think next week's going to get too busy, but it was kind of fun to do 2 in a row. And I've climbed in units from like, we basically got like 800 units in 2 days, which is kind of insane. You will get some shards, Crystal, with the 18k units, cyber deals. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm like, there's nothing coming up that's going to give me shards. Especially the thing that I'm grinding for right now in the title of the stream. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's for sure. But in terms of content, there's not going to be a lot coming up. I guess there's the whole victory track of next season, though, and that'll be a decent amount. So we're going to keep going strong on this crystal for sure. So if we get the 30k shards in the store, we'll still have some trophy tokens left over to either get SIGs or save for next week as well. Because when the store resets, we can probably get another 30k. So that's another strategy, is if we just go all in shards. I'm normally not a big fan of just only buying shards because there's RNG involved. But the way things are going, I really need to tap into this featured crystal because I've been getting wrecked on it so far. And the compensation too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, whatever the compensation is. Yeah, BG store resets probably Sunday night into Monday. Hey, Infamous, what's up, man? You came at a good time because the BG's rewards just showed up, so I'm going to be opening up some featured crystals once I'm done with this grind in about like 5 minutes, honestly, and then I'm going to sign off. So thanks for coming, Infamous. Trying to get that Valkyrie today. Just get her secured, because I don't care. I'll use a generic awakening gem on her if I have to down the line. And then that's taken care of. Honestly, she's my most wanted champ. And that doesn't mean that she's, you know, like unequivocally the best champ in this feature, but just for my account and my playstyle, I'm just really interested in what she can do. I'm not expecting that compensation to be that good, by the way, just because it was only like 12 hours worth of Battlegrounds that was offline. So I don't imagine they're going to give us a ton, but it will be something. Oh, a bunch of Sig Stone crystals. Nice, nice. Yeah, we should probably open the Sigs too. Because I got like 80 or something. Happy with the rewards. Yeah, it's good rewards, man. I think Battlegrounds store is some of the best rewards in the business. Like 2K. Yeah, 2K actually sounds... Because I know honestly, a lot of people were planning to do a big push right at the end. So I could understand, like, if they really, like, if your goal was, I'm going to wake up Monday morning and push Gladiator Circuit to try to move up a level, that could easily be like 2,000 tokens, like you said. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I could see the compensation being that. I think the compensation should have some Elders marks in it too, which will help kickstart next season as well. Although it doesn't really make sense to get Elders marks if you were already in Glad Circuit, because you wouldn't find a way to get any extra, but you know, I'll always take them. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked by Domino. My issue with Sig Stones right now is that I'm bringing my Domino to Sig 200, but after that, it kind of falls off quickly, like who I want to use Sig Stones on. I could obviously Sig up Thing. I could awaken Hercules and Sig him up, but like I'd rather Sig up one of these new champions. But the issue is I don't have the new champions, so I need to like get them. Let's see. I would like Valkyrie too. I have a gem waiting for her. All the skill champs that I care about are early awakened. Well, that's perfect because she definitely benefits a lot from Sigs and the awaken ability. Yeah, for real. Got 30k shards, 56 stones, a bunch of mats, and still have 30k tokens left for when it resets. That's great. Congrats, man. Yep. Yeah, sorry. That's what I'm planning to do. Is I'm gonna for right now, I'm not gonna think about the rest of the store, but I'm gonna max out the shards because I need champions. So let's see if we can get to the 10.5 milestone, and then we'll open the battle chips, and then we'll open some crystals, and then call it a day. And if it's good enough, I'll make a clip. But the last two streams that I had ended with a Groot dupe and then a Miles Morales 660 dupe, which was not. I mean, I like Miles a lot. You know, Xander was here earlier, big Miles fan. I will absolutely take the SIGs on Miles, but it's sort of like for 15k, no. He was fine at SIG 40, like SIG 60 is only a marginal increase. Hey, Smile, what's up, man? This is the stream, and I'm glad you got the word. I'm gonna pop those things open any minute now. I'm getting to one more arena milestone. And then you can watch me get wrecked. Hey, Judah, thanks for coming by. Just another quick reminder, if you haven't just hit that thumbs up yet, that really, really helps. If you're watching, just hit the thumbs up. It just helps with the algorithm. It helps the channel in more ways than you even realize. So I always appreciate that. Thank you very much. Whoops. Okay, that Sam Cap gave us a little bit of trouble. My Miles is, oh wait, Groot is amazing, what do you mean? Yeah, some people don't know this, but there was a Nexus Crystal a while ago where I actually took Groot to awaken him for the first time because I was expecting a buff, and then many months have passed and the buff has not come, and I've managed to pull him 3 more times, so I was very sad about that decision. My Miles is SIG 160 naturally. Nice. I do think it's a pretty decent damage increase, though. So that's a good SIG to have. It's just like from a featured crystal, you know, multiple dupes of an older champion. It's not why you spend the 15k shards. We all know that. Like, if I was opening a basic crystal and it was Miles, and I'm like, okay, he's rank 3. I'll obviously take those extra SIGs. That's good. My maw is Sig 340 from this feature. Yeah, man. That is some high Sig. I hope you get like double the max Sig crystals for that. I want Valk, but she's the only one left, so I think I'm done. Yeah, that's always a tough moment, you know? When it's like when you're only looking for one champ, it's really hard to justify continually popping. If I don't get her, I think it's pretty safe to say I'm going to keep going with the skill Nexus crystals because I don't have Nick Fury. He's probably the biggest hole in my roster right now. So skill Nexus, if Valkyrie and Nick Fury are in it, is a pretty safe bet. And there's probably some other skill champions I don't have, like Black Cat Awakening or something. Okay, we're actually in a little bit of trouble with this arena match. I'm probably going to die in this arena match, honestly. Okay, good, he threw it. Okay, we survived. If you think more shards, more crystals, if you do, that's 20 sig, so sometimes shards are the better option. Gotcha. Just open 3 feature, Black Widow Deadly Urgent first, AA Sigs, Rip Sim, yeah, I know. And then New Wiccan. That's a pretty good crystal. I don't think Black Widow Deadly Origin really benefits that much from the dupe, so that's not like amazing, but Silver Stars on a very good champ is always nice. And then New Wiccan is speak of the devil, I'm playing him right now, but New Wiccan is awesome. I'm looking forward to learning how to play this guy a little bit better. Like, for example, we're facing Null and we're immune to reverse controls and stuff. Another bad decision, Mutant versus Tech. Yeah, especially Tech Spidey is kind of scary. Group buff when the movie comes out. Maybe. Personally, I would rather see a Drax buff. Yeah, Drax could be an interesting character for sure, I think. Alright, we have hit the milestone. Let's open the battle chips. Let's do the crystals. And we're going to open 3 features right now. But first, let's update the unit total to see how far we got. We also picked up 4-star Shuri on the way, which is nice. Alright, battle chips all the way at the bottom. And I guess we'll just open 1 round of these and just hope for some amount of units. Okay, 45. It's pretty good. That's good enough. And let's see, the new total. Let's just update it. Then crystal time. So we're at... That's actually a solid increase for 1 stream. 875. Okay, so we basically got like 800 units in 1 day, which is pretty good. Vega is turning into a Wiccan master. He really is, man. I'm really enjoying watching it. Caesar says I was assigned Null Boss with Boy Wiccan. Nice, love it. All right, so let's claim these rewards. So that's pretty respectable for no spending and no units, just playing the Elder's Marks as they came. There's 10k shards, and then we'll get these. Then we'll go to the store. And let's see, we're at exactly, oh no, wait. We have that many. So really quick, wait, let me do that. I'm really bad at math, so I'm just going to do this as we go. Okay, so that's 2. And then let's get 15 more. Great. So that should be exactly 3 crystals. And then we still have some tokens left over. All right, you guys ready for this? All right, should I do like a tag opening thing just in case I want to clip this video later? I think I should do something like that. So, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be opening some crystals. This is at the end of an arena stream when the Battlegrounds rewards all came in. And we decided to claim all these trophy tokens and buy enough of these 6-star shards so that we could just YOLO 3 of these featured 6-star crystals. I am still desperately hunting for Valkyrie. She's really the top ask here, but I don't have any of these champs except for Gore and Wiccan, so some of the new champs would just be absolutely great. And then I don't have Shang-Chi as well. So those are the top asks at the moment, or duping Wiccan. But honestly, Valkyrie, if I get her, I could be done with this crystal. Quicksilver is probably the next champ that we want to be getting here. So we have 3 loaded in. This is live. And once again, Quicksilver or Valkyrie is who we want. Let's get this thing started. And boom. This is probably the last opening that we're going to be doing before Cyber Weekend hits, and we be getting lots more shards and things to open then. So I'm hoping that this can kind of inform the decision for who we are going to be going for in Black Friday and all that stuff, because I don't want to be like desperately trying to get at least one of these champs when it comes down to it for that opening. So let's tap this thing out and see where we... Oh my god. What? So many Valkyries. Come on, come on, come on. Unfreaking believable, dude. Oh my god, did you see? I think I'm... That looked like a mirage, because that was like 5 Valkyries in a row, followed by like 10 Groots in a row, and then it stopped on Groot. So that was... Oh man, that was the second time we pulled Groot on stream, and the 4th time we pulled Groot in this crystal total. All right. All right, we're resetting the crystals because I just can't have any of that. I can't have any of that. In fact, we're going to do the double, the in and out twice. All right. Number 2, we can still pull this thing back. We can still pull this thing back. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. But seriously, what the heck was that? I know the reel doesn't matter, but that reel was trolling so bad. All right, I'm just going to tap this out because that was evil. Absolutely evil. Don't you dare. Oh my god. What is happening? What is actually happening? Are you serious right now? This is hilarious. Like, all I'm watching my entire Battleground season, like me writing a check for, like, you know, all the time that I spent, and then taking that check and just like throwing it in a bonfire and watching it burn. Oh my god, dude. All right. If we get one of those other champs right now, it will all not be for waste. But what is going on? This is so stupid, man. I mean, 4 total... Was that 4? I don't even remember. 5 total Groots, and 2 of them happen on stream. Like, I understand that it might make good content someday, but that is just not what I want to see. I get the joke, but like, let's end the joke right now. All right, final one. I don't even know what to say. All right. That's also not good. I mean, I'll take the dupe on Star-Lord, but man, what a waste of an opening, dude. Well, the hype for this crystal, man, is this thing is trending down. I mean, I will take these 7-star shards, but I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, don't get me wrong, really good comic books, really good movies, really cool characters, but not who we want to see entering the account today. So, well, anyway, thanks for watching this amazing crystal opening, and I don't have much else to say, but we'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to clip that because that was just painful. That was absolutely painful. Oh, I should have popped one. Caesar was right. Man alive, though. That is just so stupid. I mean, like, just let's all just like come together here and admit that that was like beyond stupid, right? I still go basic because this would be my featured luck too. Yeah. In all fairness though, I cleaned up last time on the previous featured. I literally got everything that I wanted and everything that I asked for, and like Scorpion and Rintra and Hulkling and Black Cat are all rank 3 right now. So like honestly, like I really can't complain because that last featured crystal was like a monster crystal for me. So it's fine. And the cool thing is like hopefully we're getting all the bad luck out of the way now. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we're getting all the bad luck out of the way now so that for Cyber Weekend we can get some good crystals and stuff. And I don't know, I think Valkyrie is going to be in the Nexus crystals soon because let's look at this. Okay, they just added gore. Does anybody know this for sure? If they added gore, that means Valkyrie is the next one to enter the basic pool. So that would mean in like 2 weeks, if I open skill Nexus crystals, then I'm going to be able to get what's it called? Valkyrie chances. So, well, anyway, thank you for hanging out on the stream, man. I mean, like it's always fun to do this and hang out with people, but like that was definitely a gut punch at the end. Holy crap. So yeah, thanks. Let's see. PWF is still here. Thank you, Star, for being here for the whole time. Smio, nice to see you again. Captain Easy making it the whole way through. Judah coming in at the last minute there. Infamous, always nice to see you as well. Make sure that you sub to Infamous channel if you haven't already. He's a great YouTuber, really good war videos. Caesar, moderator extraordinaire. We also had Xander earlier with the moderating. Love to see that. Very, very cool. I think I already said PWF, but nice to see you again, man. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. So we definitely made our goal of getting lots of units that we needed to buy more deals. But like, I'm a little not interested in, you know, opening crystals these days, right? So actually, yeah, good call on the raid. Let me quickly move over to YouTube and see if anybody is live, because I would love to raid somebody. If anybody knows of somebody streaming right now, let me know. It's a little bit slow. Let's see. That guy's Marvel Snap, so I don't really want to raid him. Because like they're going to be like, why are all these MCOC players coming? Let me see. I don't think anyone else is live. My computer is like really, really slow because I'm streaming and using OBS right now, so it's going to take a second. It doesn't look like anybody I'm sub to is live, so I think I'm just going to call it there. Cool. Well, anyway, thanks everybody for coming by. This was actually really fun despite the horrendous crystal opening at the end. And I think that's going to do it for today. So thanks for checking it out. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye for now.